Good morning, students. Welcome to our ICT class. By the way, my name is Roland J. Villa Jr., your subject teacher in ICT. Our topic for today is all about, again, information communication technology. We have here our objectives. Prepare hand tools, use appropriate hand tools and test equipment, and maintain hand tools. Safety use of tools. Once selected, use the tools for the purpose for which it was designed. Not all tools come with detailed instruction, but there are those that do spell out the safety. Do's and don'ts for your safety. If there are set up use options, operator judgment must always be based on what it is the safest way to use the tool. Environmental safety and health program requires the following. All tools be kept in good condition with regular maintenance. The right tool be used for the job. Each tool to be examined before use, and damaged or defective tools not to be used. Tools be operated according to manufacturer instructions. The right protective equipment for the tool and activity be used. Hardware tools. To complete hardware com- repairs, it is very important to have a toolkit that should contain all the necessary tools. As you gain experience, you will learn which tools to have available for different types of jobs. Hardware tools are grouped into these four categories. Number one, electrostatic discharge tools, hand tools, cleaning tools, and diagnostic tools. Electrostatic discharge or ESD tools. Static electricity is easily generated by frictions on carpet, tile flooring, clothing, hair fabric. The friction of moving air alone will charge suspended particles and cause the buildup of static electrical charges on people and objects in different environment rather. Grounded and anti-static work mats used with anti-static wrist straps provide the most basic means for the controlled discharge of electrostatic electricity. Example is the ESD tools. These are the example of ESD tools. Anti-static wrist strap used to prevent ESD damage to computer equipment. Anti-static mat used to stand in a place hardware to prevent static electricity from building up. Hand tools. A hand tool is a device for performing work on a material or a physical system using only hands. The tools can be manually used for employing force or electrical power using electrical current. Examples of hand tools are: number one, flat head screwdriver, used to loosen or tighten slotted screws. Phillips head screwdriver, used to loosen or tighten cross head screws. And torque screwdriver, used to loosen or tighten screws that have a star-like depression on the top, a feature that is mainly found on laptops. Hex screwdriver, sometimes called a nut driver, is used to tighten nuts in the same way that a screwdriver tightens screw. Wire cutter, used to strip and cut wires. Tweezers, used to manipulate small parts. Part retriever, used to retrieve parts from locations that are too small for your hand to fit. Flashlight, used to light up areas that you cannot see well. And cleaning tools. Having the appropriate cleaning tools is essential when maintaining or repairing computers. Using these tools to ensure the computer components are not damaged during cleaning. Examples are lint-free cloth, used to clean different computer components without scratching or leaving debris. Compressed air, used to blow away dust and debris different computer parts without touching the components. Next is the cable ties, used to bundle cables neatly inside and outside of a computer. That's one is part organizer, used to hold screw jumpers, fasteners, and other small parts and prevent them from getting mixed together. So we have here the diagnostic tools. Computers are easier to use and more dependable with each new generation of hardware and operating system update, but that doesn't mean they're problem-free. Here's the most popular tool for diagnosing your computer problems. Multimeter, used to test the integrity of circuits and the quality of electricity in the computer components. A loopback adapter, used to test the functionality of a computer's ports. So use appropriate hand tools and test equipment. Proper use of the tools. Proper use of ESD tools. The purpose of anti-static wrist strap is to equalize the electrical charge between you and the equipment. The anti-static wrist strap is a conductor that connects your body to the equipment that you are working on. When static electricity builds up in your body, the connection made by the wrist strap to the equipment or ground channels the electricity through the wire that connects the strap. The wrist strap has two parts and easy to wear. Number one, wrap the strap around your wrist and secure it using the snap or Velcro. The metal on the back of the wrist strap must always remain in contact with your skin. Snap the connector at the end of the wire to the wrist strap and connect the other and either to the equipment or to the same grounding point that the anti-static mat is connected to. The metal skeleton of the case is a good place to connect the wire. When connecting the wire to equipment that you are working on, choose an unpainted metal surface. A painted surface does not conduct the electricity as well as the unpainted metal. An anti-static mat is slightly conductive. It works by drawing static electricity away from a component and transferring it safely from equipment to a grounding point. Number 1. A lay mat on the workspace space next to or under the computer case. Number 2. Flip the mat to the case to provide a grounded surface on which you can place parts as you remove them from the system. And reducing the potential for ESD reduces the likelihood of damage to delicate circuits of components. So, proper use of hand tools. A technician needs to be able to properly use each tool in the toolkit. This topic covers many of the various hand tools used when repairing computers. So, screw. Match each screw with a proper screwdriver. Place the tip of the screwdriver on the head of the screw. Turn the screwdriver clockwise to tighten the screw and counterclockwise to loosen the screw. Screw can become stripped if you over tighten them with a screwdriver. A stripped screw may get stuck in the screw hole or it may not tighten firmly. Discard stripped screw. The flat screwdriver. Use a flat screwdriver when you are working with a slotted screw. Do not use a flat head screwdriver to remove a Phillips head screw. Never use a screwdriver as a pry bar. If you cannot remove a component, check to see if there is a clip or latch that is securing the component in place. Caution. If excessive force is needed to remove or add a component, something is probably wrong. Take a second look to make sure that you have not missed a screw or locking clip that is holding the component in place. Refer to the device manual or diagram for additional information. Phillips head screwdriver. Use a Phillips head screwdriver in cross-head screw. Do not use this type of screwdriver to puncture anything. This will damage the head of the screwdriver. Hex driver. Use a hex driver to loosen and tighten bolts that have a hexagonal, six-sided head. Hex bolts should not be over-tightened because the threads of the bolts can be stripped. Do not use a hex driver that is too large for the bolt that you are using. Caution, some tools are magnetized. When working around electronic devices, be sure that the tools you are using have not been magnetized. Magnetic field can be harmful to data stored on magnetic media. Test your tool by touching the tools with a screw. If the screw is attracted to the tool, do not use the tool. Part retriever, needle, nose, pliers, or tweezers. The part retriever or needle nose pliers and tweezer can be used to place and retrieve parts that may be hard to reach within your fingers. Do not scratch or hit any components when using these tools. Caution: pencils should not be used inside the computer to change the setting or switches or to fry up off jumpers. The pencil lead can act as a conductor and may damage the computer components. Proper use of cleaning materials. Keeping computer clean inside and out is a vital part of maintenance program. Dirt can cause problems with the physical, act like an insulator that trap the heat. This installation will impair the ability of heat sink and cooling fans to keep components cool, causing chips and circuit to overheat and fail. Caution: when compressed air is used to clean inside the computer, the air should be blown around the components with a minimum distance of 4 inches from the nozzle. The power supply and fan should be cleaned from the back of the case. Computer cases and monitor. Clean computer cases and the outside of monitors with a mild cleaning solution on a damp, lint-free cloth. Mix 1 drop of dishwashing liquid with 4 ounces of water to create the cleaning solution. If any water drips inside the case, allow enough time of the liquid to dry before powering on the computer. LCD screen. Do not use ammoniated glass cleaners or any other solution on a LCD unless the cleaner is specifically designed for the purpose. Harsh chemical will damage the coating on the screen. There is no glass protecting this screen, so be gentle while cleaning them and do not press firmly on the screen. CRT screen. To clean the screen of CRT monitors, dampen a soft clean, lint-free cloth with distilled water and wipe the screen from top to bottom. Then use a soft dry cloth to wipe the screen and remove any streaking after you have cleaned the monitor. Clean dusty components with a can or compressed air. Compressed air does not cause electrostatic buildup on components. Make sure that you are in a well ventilated area before blowing the dust out of the computer. A best practice is to wear a dust mask to make sure that you do not breathe in the dust particles. Blow out the dust using a short burst from the can. Never tip the can or use the compressed air can upside down. Do not allow the fan blades to spin from the pores of the compressed air. Hold the fan in place. Fan motors can be ruined from spinning when the monitor is not turned on. Component contact. Clean the contacts on components with isopropyl alcohol. Do not use rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol contains impurities that can damage contacts. Make sure that the contacts do not collect any lint from the cloth or cotton swab. Blow any lint or the contacts with compressed air before the reinstallation. So keyboard. Clean a desktop keyboard with compressed air or a small handheld vacuum cleaner with a brush attachment. Caution: never use a standard vacuum cleaner inside a computer case. The plastic parts of a vacuum cleaner can build up static electricity and discharge to the component. Use only a vacuum-approved electronic components. Mouse. Use glass cleaner and a soft cloth to clean the outside of the mouse. Do not spray glass cleaner directly to the mouse. If cleaning a ball mouse, you can remove the ball and clean it with glass cleaner and a soft cloth. Wipe the rollers. Clean inside the mouse with the same cloth. Do not spray any liquid inside the mouse. And that ends our lesson this morning. Thank you for listening and God bless.